Okay, well, the next morning, according to my home device, it said it was 51 degrees out, and it's definitely a lot warmer than that, or it's humid, because it does not feel like that's the temperature. But it is the next morning. It's also very dark out, and I don't know if it's supposed to rain today. These are actually, it's good box and good flat. Funny enough, I'd be taking this from the trash, but yeah, usually these like Xerox paper boxes, the flats for them are great, but now that I need boxes, ironically, I do take those. We got some of these older chairs. Oh. That's not bad. Aluminum chair. These things are really messed up. Wow. What happened here? Oh, just had a huge blowout. That's why it's like that. Don't need that basket. Time to time, this person throws away things. Small cardboard boxes. Assume that's all recyclables. Yeah, because that looks like recyclables. I don't need anything else. Nope. Yeah, it is the morning shift. I don't know why it's so dark out. I did not think it was going to be this dark out at 7:15 in the morning, but I guess it is. Check if those have screws on them. Sometimes they're molded into the pot or the pan, and you can't get them off. But if they have screws, you just unscrew the screw, and those handles fly right off. Ooh, a microwave. As always, I do apologize if this video feels like it's a little bit blurry or shaky at times. I have no control over that. I will eventually sometime need to get a camera crew that probably has a little bit more of an expensive camera that can deal with this poor lighting. But that probably will never happen, so just bear with me at the time being. Or the sun can just come out at a more appropriate time. I can't believe it's 7:15 and it's still this dark out. Stuck behind a school bus. I don't think I've ever been in traffic like this on this road ever. I mean, there's a long line behind me. Alright, well, I just passed the recycling truck, and as you can see, this recycling can is upside down. That's because, well, I passed the recycling truck. He was making his rounds. What I find really interesting for me is that the recycling truck is the newer truck and the garbage truck is like an older truck. Boy. I always thought that was interesting. I don't know, I feel like the garbage truck should be like the newer one, probably because it goes through more rigorous activity. But there's probably a reason and a rhyme. Flip those words around, and that's probably how it should be said. Rotors. Funny enough, I need an oil change, so I think I'm going to do that probably in like 2 days. Gotta make a pit stop at the mechanic, see if he can get me in. Not that I can't do my own oil change, it's just the way I do it, and with coupons and the price of oil nowadays, it's almost like pay the extra 10 bucks and just have it done by a professional, and then they can look at everything else. But I'm literally probably like 1,100 miles overdue for an oil change. It's all right. I think these machines can run much longer than that. Another one of these water tanks. I think the last one I picked up was during bolt pickup, and it left water everywhere. And I edited out the part. I stood there for probably a good couple minutes trying to empty it out myself, and I was like, oh, you know, it's not gonna, it's just gonna stay in there till the scrapyard. And guess what? That was not the case. I think I had some comments also ask me, why didn't the homeowner empty out the water tank? I don't know. Sounds like something's in there. Wow, that barely fit. That's not going anywhere. There we go. That didn't sound good. It's because this got stuck in the door. I ain't clue what this is. Looks like that's, I don't know if that's a hose or if that's wire. The reason for this you'll see here in a second. That's all wire. That is wire. Some heavy duty stuff. Look at that thing. It's like almost for a I was going to say a generator, but I might be wrong. That's probably like $3 in just wire and scrap value. Let's see, a basketball net right there. Feels like it was a century ago I did bolt pickup. That lady never called me back. She said she was going to take down her basketball net, or at least try to. Husband was going to. And in that town, it's pretty hard to get rid of stuff, like for garbage, because they only do that bulk pickup once or whatever. Some things you can't really just put at the side of the road and say, hey, here's 10 bucks. Garbage men, can you pick it up? Because I know you can like flag certain things. Like a couch. Some things they just won't take, but never got a call back. Haven't drove by either, so I don't know, maybe they still haven't even done anything. Alright, so I think we're going to make a trip to the metal yard, and I'll take you guys along with me. I'm going to go ahead and grab some other metal as well. This is actually an aluminum chair. Can you believe that? And more aluminum chairs. I'm going to add some metal from both that auction, all the ones from those buckets that I bought. So I bought a couple buckets of assorted metal. I took out all the hinges and hardware, and then the rest are just screws and nails. Nothing really super old, no square head nails. They're all, you know, rounded. But a lot of just stuff that's like, it's so rusty, no one's going to want it. So I have about 3 buckets of that. I'm going to take some of the better stuff that's inside the garage. But yeah, let's make a run to the metal yard. I completely forgot that I was filming today in this episode, and I just found this chair, some of this stuff. This looks like it framed some TV console, and there's some more stuff over here. I literally completely forgot. I went home, I packed a bunch of orders online, and then completely forgot that I was doing a video. That's not good. It's not good to forget that. This is an oldie. Man. That thing does not spin very fast down there. The new ones nowadays spin like 1,000 miles an hour. It's pretty cool though. I can't believe that happened. I made 2 stops on the way to the scrapyard and completely forgot that I had my camera here. But no worries, nothing really too exciting, just a whole bunch of metal. Alright, at the metal yard, they got these baskets in, which are kind of neat. Those are those flat screen TVs that I was talking about all the time. Those look like almost like very large laundry baskets. This one has no backing or something got pulled. I don't know what's going on here. Alright, now is a fun time of trying to dig everything out that I just buried. I didn't want to open the side door because I had those buckets there. I didn't want the buckets to roll over and fall everywhere in the road. So they didn't roll over and they're still standing up. What are the odds? But I had to dig out that chair, some other things. These I don't know what he's going to give for me, or give me for them. They are copper like pipes, but they're filled with what looks like concrete. So I assume probably nothing. Some sort of powder. These came out of those copper aluminum radiators that were really, really long. So I assume it's going to be nothing, but they might have a different price for them. If I ever get something I have no clue about, I'll ask them and I'll go from there, because then I know. The biggest thing with scrapping is like there's such a large learning curve of so many different things. It is literally, you should go to school just on scrap if you really want to. I'm not even going to get into the whole, is it worth it to do this? Is it worth it to do that? It's almost like, is this even something or is it something else? I did also bring this huge piece of copper wire we found in the trash this morning. I used the Sawzall on the one side and it came off very, very easy. I think it's going to be more than $3 for that one piece. That's the only copper wire I'm bringing, so we'll find out exactly what that's worth. I also brought in all this. This is all sheet copper. That plate is, it's not brass. So that is cool. And I'm going to take out the dirty aluminum chairs. We'll see what we get. Alright, now we hit the magical 6,000 number, 6,020 over here on the big pile. Those copper bars, I think, went as irony copper, so he was just like, oh, it's like a heating element. These tractors quickly. yeah. Got a wheel horse. Oh no, there's an orange connection bat. Those were good ones back in the day. My dad probably spent like $200 on probably that same bat in yellow. And there's one over there. That's crazy. 200 bucks, and now it's in a scrap pile. It's probably not even worth 25 cents. Alright, so I was a little bit off on my pricing. So the wire, I got $8 for that one thing of wire. That came right out of the trash this morning. It was some sort of power supply. No idea if it worked. I don't trust anything like that. If I find it in the trash, you guys already know. 960 episodes. We've definitely come across a lot of the same things, and I've tested some things in previous videos. So yeah, I just, sometimes things need to be scrapped. But I got $8 just for that wire. The dirty aluminum, that was the chair, and the other chairs, that was 27 pounds for $2.70. That one thing I didn't know if they'd give me whatever price for it. I ended up getting $1.40 for that. It was only 2 pounds, but they give you 70 cents for irony copper. So that's $1.40. And then the sheet copper, that's what the plate was. A couple of the little bowls, that was 14 bucks. And lastly, all the iron, the bigger stuff, just a little over $36 for that. So it was over, I think it was over 500 pounds, which is, yeah, 560 pounds. That was the water tank, the lawnmower, and a couple of the other oddball items. But that's going to conclude it for today's episode. Thank you for tagging along for another fun treasure hunt. As always, it's fun to do these. And if you guys enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe down below. Check out my trash picking playlist as we close in on 1,000 episodes of nothing but finding cool things in the garbage. Catch you guys next time for our next venture. Until next time, have a great day. Keep living a dream. Peace.